Hello, Yoppers. Do you know what a flashbulb memory is? Have you ever heard that term, flashbulb memory? If I can give a brief description for those of you who are not in the know, a flashbulb memory is a vivid recollection of a pivotal, striking event that is now in the past, and yet something that you can remember for all time in great detail. Look back on it and just, you are living in that moment. No matter how far in the future you are, that memory is carried with you forevermore. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to experience that flash. I want you to take a good look around yourselves. You know, take in where you are, both literally, like where are you sitting right now, and figuratively, where are you in your life at this moment in time? Because this is going to be something that sticks with you for a long, long time, probably the rest of your life. For today is the day that I am so pleased to announce the new and improved co-host of the Yoppie Dudes podcast. That's right. It has happened. It has happened. It is happening now. So I hope you're ready for this. If you're not, go ahead, close out the video and open it up when you are. You need to give this episode your full, undivided attention. This is special. This is something special. It is not every day that I introduce a co-host on the podcast. It has only happened twice. Very possibly never again. But hey, you know, I know that you guys hate waiting. I'm not gonna put this off any longer. I think it's time that I introduced you to my new best friend, soon to be your new best friend. So yeah, let's hear it. Would you care to introduce yourself, good sir?
Hi, I'm Tucker.
And now Tucker, remember what we talked about. You have to go by Yop on this show. Yeah, because it's called the Yoppie Dudes. We can't call ourselves the Yoppie Dudes if we're not, you know, you got to use the Yop moniker, the branding and all. We talked about this.
I'm Tucker.
Okay, well, I guess we gotta, maybe we didn't have too much time to review that. We'll talk about it later, Tucker. Yop. So yeah, basically I was reviewing all of the resumes that were sent in to be the new co-host. Boy, oh boy, were there a lot of them. So many qualified people who wanted to join our ranks, and I don't blame them. You know, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm sorry for the people in the future who missed out on this opportunity and now can only look back on it retrospectively. But, you know, the more I poured over all those resumes, and I spent so much time doing so again, but I began to really realize that an important thing to factor in that I hadn't considered before was the aspect of trust. Trust, because, you know, as you may well know, I have been tricked, I have been deceived, I have been misled, duped, fooled, hoodwinked by the Watchtower on several occasions now. They're nothing if not crafty, because the last thing I want is somebody from the Pod Tower infiltrating the Yop Tower and spreading their Pod Tower values, their Pod Tower misinformation, their Pod Tower lame jokes to my more refined audience. And so when I thought of it like that, I was like, okay, well, maybe these resumes aren't so trustworthy after all. So, you know, when I considered that, when I factored that into the equation, the only logical solution was to go with someone that I know in the real world, someone that I have seen before, who I've met with before, hung out with. And at that point, the only other individual that I could think of was my good pal Yop here. Because, you know, back when I had the money, the finances to more readily support myself, and I wasn't relying on food stamps, I used to go to Kroger a lot, you know, to get my various meal supplies. And wouldn't you know it, one of the very best, perhaps the best of the best item scanners there, you know, the people who are, you know, scan your items, was Yop here. And, you know, Yop and I would have these deep conversations at the register, I remember. Yop, do you recall some of these?
No, not really.
Okay, well, yeah, it was a long time ago. So, you know, we would talk about all sorts of things. And I'd always have like a little joke. And, you know, Yop, he would always put so much effort into scanning those items. He put so much just personality and soul into it, I feel. Like, he would scan those items so quickly. It was like he knew that your average customer wanted to get in and out of there, and he was happy to oblige. Talk about tremendous work ethic. I have to congratulate you on just such a job. I hesitate to say job well done. That makes it sound like you only had like one job that you ever did well on. No, this was an all-day thing. Jobs well done. Jobs well done, Yop.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I mean, really, you deserve to be here. You might not have all of the qualifications I was looking for yet. I think we'll get there, you know, because I like a good project. It's like a fixer-upper kind of situation, you know. Yop might not be exactly where I need him to be at the moment, but with a bit of training and a bit of support from all of you fine folks, and just a bit more time, we can do great things, Yop, you and I. So, I mean, this is just a real pleasure, a real honor. And I do not regret my decision in the slightest.
How long is this gonna take?
Oh, I think we're almost done now. Mainly this episode is just all about introducing you. So, not much longer. Why, do you have somewhere you have to be?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? All right, well, yeah, we're almost done. I mean, basically that's about it. If you guys have any questions for Yop, I think that now is a great opportunity to ask them in the comments below, and maybe next episode I probably won't read all the questions, but if you have some questions for Yop here, why not leave them below, and next episode can almost be like a little Q&A, you know, ask Yop all about himself and just about his life, you know, what led him to this point, what got him into the DCAU.
What's the DCAU?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say this episode. Very simple. I just wanted to introduce you to the new co-host. We have a lot of plans. I think next episode, either will be that Q&A, or we might look at a episode from, I'm thinking maybe Batman, the original series, BTAS, as it is shortened to, in case you didn't know. Not a lot of podcasts out there looking into BTAS and exploring those episodes. You know, I realize that is exactly what the Pod Tower was doing, but the unfortunate oversight that they made is that they didn't put any soul into it. We are providing a service that they, despite their best efforts, could never, ever live up to, and that is soul. You have to have a soul to explore these episodes, and I do not get that from the Pod Tower or the Watchtower as a whole. So yeah, having a new co-host just opens up so many possibilities. I am excited for what the future holds, and I guess we will just end things there. Yop, do you have any final words for the audience?
No.
What? You have to speak closer to the mic.
I said no.
Okay. Yeah, man of few words, but a man of a lot of heart. Until next time, Yoppers, so long.